Okay, I can quickly show you how you can start to present your ideas and the best way to do that. So we're in a 3D view of my building at the moment, and I want you to see this part, cameras, okay? And this is what one of the things we're going to adjust. So if I actually click on the building, so I'm on orbital, but I want to go maybe to walk through, it will take me into the building. So wherever I want to see a view in my building, I can just add a camera, and it will add a camera for that view, okay? In the same way, there's the patio, so I can use the shift keys as well to go outside, and I'm going to turn around so I'm looking back this way, and I'm going to set a camera that way as well. So I'll add a camera. So now you see I've got several cameras. So this button gives us a sort of fly through, okay? So let's see what happens when we click that and we will go through all the different views or every different camera. So let's press play. So that's where it starts, which is nice. Then we go inside. It'll go to the next camera and the next camera. Okay. So sort of like you walk around the house. So what we can do with that is we could do a QuickTime video actually showing the way that house looks. Stick it in our Google Drive and give it sharing permissions to people. Okay. So that's one aspect. Obviously my room's got no furniture in. I can also pick up the sequence of these cameras and maybe change them. Let me stop that. And if I want to pick something up, I believe I can move it like that. And I can actually see it in a different way. So there you go. It'll be in a different sequence now. It'll jump to a different camera as I'm doing that. So that's one aspect that we can use to present our buildings. The next thing we can do is start to think about the scenery in the background. So let's stop that and let's go back to 2D. So we come out of the building and I'm on the second story there. We can also start to change the field of view of cameras if we want and the height of cameras. But they're normally at, if you click on this, it takes you to eye level in the room. So that's normally eye level, okay? But you see, we've changed the field of view on that camera. We can see a lot more possibly. Let's see if we're seeing a lot more from these cameras. Okay, so that's another thing. But the light and background is an interesting one because if you click on that, you can actually choose an image that you see through the windows. So I'm going to use that image. Actually, let's change it something a little bit more exciting. How about that? Okay. And you can actually upload a picture of your own. So you could take a picture of your outside your house or the place that you know, and that could be your background image. So now if we start to do the play, let's see what starts to happens now. You can start hopefully to see something through these windows. There's something there, but we can actually set up for individual camera views what you see through each window. So if I go back and I go to camera 3 and I click on this back, let's see what that light background is. Let's see if it makes it a bit more drastic. Let's see. You see how it changes it? And then if I go to a different camera, I can show a different background in that. So I could have another different one. Let's do something a lot different in that. And you start to see some differences there. So that's how we can start to set up camera views, and we can do sort of fly on the wall fly throughs as well. If I go back to this 3D image, I can actually, if I go to orbital again, I can actually set a light and background for that as well. So when you see, I think we're in darkness there, let's change it to something else a little bit. Yeah, so you can actually see a horizon, so it makes more sense. Okay. Other things that we can do to show a rendering of our designs, if we go back into 3D and we do a walkthrough again and we're inside, we can actually start to export the image. So we can do this fast preview and it will take a picture of what we see. Okay, we're going to add a camera at that point. Let's do that again. SD preview to take a picture. Right, now if I go out of this, back to 2D, back to my dashboard, let's save what we've done, and you can actually see, if if I look at export, it hasn't actually updated yet, but there's the last one I did. And what I can actually do is download that. So I'm just going to come out of that, click on this, and I can download that image of what my house looks like inside. Okay, so there's a couple of different things, how you can set up different cameras, change the scenery in the background, how you can do fly-throughs, which you could record with a QuickTime video, and how you can start to export images of the interior of your house, because it renders it. You can see maybe a little bit more light on this. Can you see like the light? It makes it look more realistic. That's an old one I did. Okay, so a couple of things to start presenting your ideas. Thanks a lot.